coders, welcome back to Refresh Coding. My name is Madhulika, and in this video we will see how we can connect our RDS which we have created to our EC2 instance, like how we can connect this database to our EC2 instance and how we can work with it. See, if you want to connect this database with your local system, that also you can do. You just need to provide the database endpoint, username and password, and you can connect, and you can connect it to cloud EC2 instance as well. So here if you see, we have one EC2 instance which is up and running. Now how to launch EC2 instance and how to work with it, that we have already discussed a lot in previous videos. So right now what I will do, I will just connect to this EC2 instance and we will start working with the database with this instance. So I will use the cmd connect method because that is the most latest and easiest one. So I will just use a Windows command prompt to connect with this instance. You can use putty and git bash also. So we will just go to the folder where our key is there. Now again, we have already discussed this, how to connect with cmd in a video, so you can watch that if you don't know properly how to do it. After that, we will just quickly paste this command here and we are good to go. We are connected to our EC2 instance. Now here, what first thing you need to do, see, the RDS which we have created is using the database Postgres, and in our EC2 instance we don't have Postgres database. So first thing what we will have to do, we will have to download and install Postgres here so that we can work with it. So I have written the commands for downloading and installing Postgres on Amazon Linux because this is what is the image which I am using. So I will quickly run these commands here. I will keep these commands in the description and you can take it from there. No need to worry. So I will quickly copy this command. So here it will just check all the status and all, and after that I will say sudo yum update. This is a command to update everything in your system, whatever it is. So it is saying me no packages to update and all those things because it is already downloaded in my system, this Postgres, but in your system it will download it. After downloading, what you need to do, you need to install it in your system. So for that you will run this command sudo yum install, but before install you make sure you update it. I will give all these commands in descriptions, don't worry. So here I will install. Again it will take some time depending on your internet speed. It is saying me already installed because I have already installed Postgres SQL in this EC2 instance, but in your system it will install it. After that, two more commands you need to run. That is to, if you want to set up a initial DB which is initdb, you can run this command, otherwise you can ignore it. What you need to do, you need to start Postgres SQL in your system and you need to enable the service. That is two important thing which you must do. So I will start it and I will enable it. After this, you can do the status check that whether it is properly running in your system or not. So you will just run this command. And here if you can see, the status is coming as active running. So no need to bother. That means it is running in your system. After this, we will try to connect with the database which we have created in RDS. So for that, what you will have to do, you will have to go to your RDS and you will have to take a few things. First thing is your endpoint, database endpoint, username and password. I told you to note down when we were creating the RDS, and port. So these things are important. So these things you will keep in a command and you will run then you will run that command. So what is the command? This command also I will give you, don't worry. So this is a command. So I will quickly take this command. Here make sure you are changing the endpoint as per your RDS endpoint and username also as per your username and password. Port mostly it is 5432 only unless you don't change it explicitly. So I will just give this command here and enter. It will ask me password, so I will give the password. See, you need to remember the password which you have given while creating, and if you see the moment I have given password, it is saying SSL connection protocol this cipher and all those things and Postgres. That means we are connected to database now. Okay, now here you can create any table, like you can work with the database as you used to work. So you can create table. See here, for working with Postgres we have a client tool known as pgdadmin. So if you want to install pgdadmin here, that also you can do. Otherwise, if you want to work with CMD only, that is also fine. So let's say I am creating a table as coder 1, and here I am just giving CID integer and CNAME, let's say varchar. Fine, I'm just creating a very basic table just to show you that we are actually working with database. Okay, so if you can see create table, that means we got the table. And if I will do select star from coder 1, then it will give me the table. Obviously no rows because we have not inserted any database. Now here you can run all those insert, update, delete commands and it will work fine. That means right now we are working with AWS. We are using the computing resource of AWS, which is EC2, and we are using the database also, which is there on AWS cloud only. We are not using anything from our system. Okay, so that's it in this video. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.